Welcome to a day in life of the Aboriginal LostPhoenixWolf. On my channel, today's now September 27th. It's another new day. You can hear cars going by right now too, because it's 8:08 in the morning. A lot of clouds today. It's going to be cooler today, and that's what I think. Anyway, there's a lot of clouds out right now, but it's just early in the morning right now. 8:09 in the morning right now. So I thought I'd do a little video log for you guys early in the morning because I don't know, I went to bed around like 11 o'clock. I just went home and crashed because I was just tired. So I walked around and did a bunch of different stuff the other day. And I have a drink early this morning. I haven't even had breakfast and I got ginger ale going on. Good stuff, good stuff. What is the actual day? Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's garbage day. Why does it feel like I'm just going to be garbage day today? Oh, I thought today was Wednesday. I got the garbage recycling and stuff done like a couple hours ago. And then I couldn't go back to sleep. I don't know why. So I said, well, I might as well just stay up and do a video log for my viewers. Oh, that's another thing I do too. Whoops. Cool. I'm glad the little thumbprint thing works on this and get things done quicker. So anyway, September 22nd. Cloudy day today. It's probably 8:10 right now and don't know what the hell I'm going to be talking about right now. Do a little recap of yesterday, I guess. I don't know, guys. Recap. Oh, yesterday at lunch. Oh yeah, I remember yesterday. Yesterday I did have that chicken burger. I baked a couple chicken burgers for lunch. Lightly buttered it, put some garlic on there, put some onion spice on there, and some pepper. You know, not really. It's still kind of really onion family anyway. What? My cat's here. She's probably gonna be one out the door pretty soon. And to me, the camera is not totally level, but the way it is, like the pictures behind me, seems like it makes like it's level. I know the past, I think, couple days, it doesn't seem like it's level right. Doesn't look level to me, but it looks level on the back here, so I don't know, it just looks weird, like it's not level right. Like I don't know why, there's like a thing that doesn't really level. I mean, I could move this leg in or that leg in and make it look like make it seem like it's level or not, but just the way it is sometimes. I went to bed I think around like 11 o'clock. As soon as the movie was done, I headed home and I just crashed. Fed the cats and crashed. I know I went to bed around 11. So me waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, got 7 hours sleep. And I thought today was garbage day. I got the garbage, got the recycling, got the killer done. It's all out there at the curb. Silly me, didn't even know today was not a garbage day, and it's out there. So, oh well, it's gonna be there until next day. I was wondering why nobody else has garbage out. Well, except for this old dude, he does it a day ahead of time, just to make sure that it gets out there, I guess. Have some more ginger ale here, guys. Ginger ale. Yeah, it's like I'm up as early. I did go back to bed for an hour. I was up at 6. And so that means I got 7 hours sleep. Back to bed at 7. Waking up about 8. And just throwing this camera on because it was really set. Because the legs of the camera were out. I mean the tripod was out. Camera was set for the next day. So you know all I do is just put it on a tripod and get it done and go. She just left the room now, so that's usually when she goes. She just, you know, in the morning she's just sleeping here and then she goes out the door. Sometimes 3 to 6 times a night. It's like I want in, I want out, I want in, I want out, I want in, I want out. Silly cat, silly cat. I got my camera at like a different part of the floor this time. I mean, this is normally what it is, but sometimes it's a little bit over there. I mean, I probably said that before too. Sometimes over there, or sometimes like in between this spot here and that. There's been a time I used to have the camera over here and I used to point on that corner. I used to sit on stuff like that before I had this tripod. I don't want no other tripod. I like this old-fashioned tripod. paint's kind of chipping off of there. You know, the manufacturer's paint, not actually paint. And there I got one little bummed leg. I mean, I fixed that. The other was like beginning of summer, where I was in that dog park and that rat water banged into the legs of the camera. But I had it in my hand because I was ready to pack it up, and bang, the dog banged into my camera and was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," well, it's okay. I just gotta straighten this out. I guess, you know, it's a little bit bent. I said, well, normally not many people are in a dog park without a dog. I said, oh well, I was looking for a nice film location and something to talk about. And I said, well, I think this is probably the last time I'll be in a dog park because, you know, some of these dogs are pretty rough. And they were having fun. That was beginning of summer. That was maybe May or June or something like that, right around there, maybe July. I don't know. There's a time I was in the dog park. Some more ginger ale, guys. Oh yeah, nice cold ginger ale. I have another bottle, and then I got a couple cans I got from the neighbor. I'm gonna say a neighbor lady, but I'm about to say my friend's mother gave me a couple cans. Usually I do some stuff with her, you know, do this and that, get a can of ginger ale, do this and that, can of ginger ale. Then that time I moved rocks, and I said, well, I moved all these rocks, and she told me just the other day, she goes, you moved all those rocks? And I said, yeah, you said those rocks are yours, and told me to put them in that corner. Then she tells me those big rocks weren't hers, they were, you know, sitting in the bush, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I didn't know those big rocks. She goes, no, those flat ones. I said, oh, those, what was I calling them? Slates. Like they're like flat pieces of rock, I guess. I don't know. Just flat rocks, anyway. And I guess I was calling them slates. And I said, well then, they're all moved anyway. But only the plus thing about that is that I found out some spider sacks, and I squished those spider sacks, so those baby spiders are dead. I squished through. What the hell was that? I squished 3 of them, and that's 1,500 spiders. They're not going to happen. They said it lays about 500-600 spiders, something like that. I think maybe only half that, 250-300 spiders. So let's say you might have 1,000 in that bush. It's not going to happen now, but that's the only ones I could see. I don't know. I wasn't really looking at branches or stuff like that. I think it was in the moist areas and cool areas, and it's kind of odd where it was. But I don't know. They're squished, so I'm just getting itchy thinking about it. I said, well, it's a good thing I moved them because there was a lot of there was ant nests in there, like fire ant nests in there. There was also snails. And as the kids were checking out there's snails, and they wanted me to save the snails and not squish them. And I accidentally squished 1 or 2, and then one kid was almost crying. I think he was like 8 or 9 years old. He was almost crying. He's like, it's only a snail, gee. So I ate these things. Like, ew. I didn't do a recap of that, you know, moving rocks and stuff, but it's something to talk about now. So I said, hey, you play that game, you're always moving around blocks and building buildings and stuff like that. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say the name. And I said, well, let's do a real life one. He goes, hey, yeah, okay. And there's like, no, you can't go in that bush because of spiders, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I'm the one that's moving the rocks out of the bush and putting it on that trailer. He's moving the trailer to the cornhouse, which is only like 10 feet away, 12 feet away from that spot. And, you know, tiny spiders and ants and little bugs and snails, lots of snails. I think he got about 25, 30 snails took out of that thing, and he placed it in the front garden for them. And sure, whatever, I guess. I would have just didn't care. I probably just kept moving rocks and squished them all. I wouldn't really care. Only snails. Not too sure what snails would do, except for, you know, being tasty in the can and throwing some garlic mayo on a sandwich and cheese. Snails would be delicious right now. For breakfast? Yeah. I probably have some raisin cereal for breakfast, though. So, I don't know. I spent some time moving those rocks, big rocks and flat rocks. I didn't know. I thought maybe that's her rocks. I don't know. told me to move all those rocks. I did that for her. I said, well, those rocks are heavy. She goes, no, I meant those other rocks. I said, well, they're all moved. Now my back's a little sore. And yes, I did use the back massager last night. Use my round pillow. I keep my round pillow up there. So I don't know. Saving snails, I guess. And then no, can't. They said, no, don't bring the snails up to the deck. You know, snails got to go down there to back to the garden. It's like they eat the bugs and plants or bad plants or something. I don't know what they said. What snails do. I don't know. I don't really know what snails do. Except for crawl around, slime, and leave their home to go into something else. I don't know. Slugs are what snails are. I guess that's what they call them. But I do know is that when they're in the can and they're a little bit salted, then put on garlic mayo on the bread and put some snails on there and a little bit of garlic mayo on that, garlic mayo on the other piece of bread, and 10 bits of cheese. Delicious, delicious, delicious. I know that other people don't eat something like that. I know it's kind of saying it sounds nasty, but I guess it's kind of an acquired taste. Like if you like sardines or something like that. You like sardines, or you like mackerel, or even what's that one called? What is that called now? What's that fish called? Anchovies. Those are terrible for pizza. Whoever thought of that is like really bad. I tried anchovies on pizza. It's like high in salt. Like I might as well eat a salt cube than just salted fish. Like that's terrible. But I don't know. I've had my share of different kinds of fish. You know, I think anchovies is the only kind of fish I don't like. I'm really rare. It's really rare that I don't like anything. I'll eat anything and everything. That doesn't really bother me. Some more ginger ale here. Yes, my cat came in and she's right beside me. Cat. What's up, cat? So, like I said about, I think 2 days ago or the other day, I said I'm going to be wearing my light blue shirt. I mean, I wore this before, probably a couple months ago, maybe. I don't know. I got a lot of different shirts, so, and there's yet to get a couple more. I didn't get a chance to call my old teacher, I know, and then the old cat lady, and then figure out where she's at, and the old community guy, and see what he's doing. Probably give him a call, see how he's doing. So I'm doing a recap yesterday, getting these video logs done. I think you guys probably seen them by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. By 4, I think. Yeah, I think 4 was done. And I'm going to try to keep going up between 4 and 8 o'clock at night. Try to get these vlogs, you know, published for you guys. Ram? What's up, cat? Ram? So anyway, I might as well wrap this up because this is the end of this video and there's not really anything more to talk about. I'm going to talk about more in the next video. So if you guys do like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. And share this video on the channel. My benefit you, my benefit me. Please do tell your friends and family about me. Thank you for viewing this video. For the time you guys watch it. Hope you all have a nice day. More night. Remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.